Hey folks, today we're doing a vegan mac and cheese or plant-based mac and cheese. And this recipe was inspired to me by Miyoko Schinner in her book, The Homemade Vegan Pantry. I've modified the recipe a bit, we'll get to that. But I'm starting here with 1 cup of raw cashews. Just put them in a high-speed blender or food processor. Normally I would use a food processor, but mine happened to be in the dishwasher, so I just use a high-speed blender in this case, which is fine. What happens is sometimes the ingredients kind of stick around the blade. You have to get the spatula out. But I'm starting with 1 cup of cashews. I'm just kind of grinding those down a bit, pulsating them a bit to bring them down into a smaller particle size there to kind of match the rest of the ingredients, which we'll be coming in with next. We're starting with 1/4 cup of oat flour. And if you don't happen to have oat flour, you can just take rolled oats and put them in a high-speed blender and pulse it a few times, and that's what you end up with. It's just oat powder. It turns into a fine dust like flour. So that's 1/4 cup of oat flour. Next, we're going to come in with 1/4 cup of tapioca flour. And tapioca flour is readily available and pretty easy to find. In case you don't have it, it's pretty easy to find. That's what we have here. You can see that's a pretty powdery substance there. Next, we're coming in with 2 teaspoons of fine sea salt and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper and 2 teaspoons of onion powder plus 1 tablespoon of sugar. So a lot of different things in the bowl there, but they're all readily available. Probably have them right in your pantry right now. Next, we're coming in with 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika and another tablespoon of regular sweet paprika. So 2 tablespoons total of paprika. Next, we're coming in here with 2 teaspoons of mustard powder and 2 teaspoons of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Again, common ingredients. Here we have 3/4 cup of nutritional yeast. That's readily available as well if you don't happen to have that. Then we're just going to mix it up in our high-speed blender, and you end up with a mix. And you can keep this mix in a Ziploc for a month or two. But what you do is you use 1/3 cup of mix with 1 cup of plant-based milk, soy milk, almond milk, or you could use regular milk if you want. Bring it to a simmer while you're stirring, and you end up with a sauce. Then you put your cooked macaroni in it, mix it up. You got macaroni and cheese. What I usually do is stir in some green onion, maybe some parsley, and I'll top the dish with some breadcrumbs. Some Japanese panko style breadcrumbs is great. You could put some Parmesan if you want to. I don't have to. It goes great the way it is. And that's it. Hope you like it. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And we'd really appreciate if you'd subscribe to the channel as well if you like it and would like to see more content. Thanks a lot and enjoy your food.